Welcome to the Hacienda. Rivet here. Today we're going to make something very, very interesting and different. 18th century fried chicken. Yep, you heard me right. 18th century. I ran across this video on YouTube made by this historian and reenactor. He specializes in 18th century lifestyle and food. And he dresses up in period costumes and stuff. And I'll put the link to the channel down here below somewhere. And I don't remember his name of the channel, but I'll put that there too. He had discovered a cookbook from Britain dated 1739, and in it was a recipe for fried chicken. Now what's unique about that recipe is it's a combination of marinating the chicken in acid, which is malt vinegar and lemon juice, with bay leaves and ground cloves, and you marinate it for a couple hours, and then you fry it in a batter made with flour and wine. Now the wine will give the batter a sweetness, counterbalancing the acidic and citrusy flavor of the chicken, and it's supposedly going to be fantastic. It looked good on his video, but I'm going to hold him accountable. I'm going to make it and we'll check it out. So stick with me and I'll show you how it's done. Now to make the marinade, what we have here is 3/4 to 1 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice that I ran through the strainer to get all the pulp and the seeds out. Let me get the bay leaves. Well, 3 bay leaves. We've got 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves and 1 teaspoon each of coarse ground black pepper and salt. And we have 12 ounces of malt vinegar. Okay, well, let me take the plastic lid off. This is going to take forever. Alright, now that I got the lid off, let's go ahead and pour the contents in there. Now, according to the guy on the show, malt vinegar and lemon juice were very common and popular in cooking during that time. So now we're going to use a whisk and dissolve or combine all the spices in there. Now on his video he used a bunch of little twigs to stir his stuff in there. He's all authentic. We're going food safety. We're using stainless steel and a whisk. Alright, once that's in there, we're going to add 1 cup of chopped spring onions. And there it is. That's the marinade. Now let's get the chicken in there. What we got here is a 2.5 gallon Ziploc bag that I've put the chicken thighs in. Every 20-30 minutes I'm going to flip them over, and we're going to marinate them for 3 hours. No more than 3 hours, because with all the acids it'll start breaking down the chicken too much. Now in order to make the batter, what we've got here is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And we're going to start out with 1.5 cups of white wine. In this case I'm using Sauvignon Blanc, but you could use any kind of wine you want. I'm guessing Chardonnay would probably be good. Something not too acidic. And we're going to want this to be the consistency of a thin pancake batter. So that's clearly not going to be enough. So we're going to go ahead and add another 2 cups. I'll give you the final quantities there in the recipe in the notes below. Alright, so here's the consistency of the batter we want. I added 3 egg yolks in there too, I forgot to mention. So we've got it all nice and good. Now we got our fat heating up here. It's about 350 degrees. And we're going to take our chicken that I drained in the colander and took the onions off, and we're going to submerge them in batter and then lightly and gently put them in the hot fat. It looks like it's on medium right now. Oh yeah. This chicken is smelling delicious, by the way. That marinade is #1. And we're not going to want to crowd this stuff. So I'm thinking 3 pieces of chicken at any one time is going to be about right. In this case I'm using peanut oil, people. All right, let's let them cook. Okay, here we go. Look at this deliciousness. Man, this is some nice looking chicken. And of course, we've got the fried parsley. Gotta have that. That's the garnish. So let's go ahead and, ow, it's still hot. Let's go ahead and crumble some. Ooh, it's really hot. Why don't we take a break? I'll be back in a moment. All right, here we go. Here's the deliciousness with the fried parsley on top. Very interesting. Tastes good. So let's go ahead and grab a piece of chicken and let's try it. Oh man, it's tender, hot, and juicy. Oh my. All right, the skin cap came off. All right. That was everything promised and then some. I gotta admit I was kind of skeptical. Not anymore. That is the fried chicken to have, people. Wow. Moist. The flavors. Spot on. Sweetness of the batter. Ow. Tart. Citrus of the meat. You gotta try it. Oh my God. You gotta try it. Thanks for watching and check out the links, okay? That is some delicious stuff.